excited about this. Debbie Meyer, this is so cool.
We're dancing.
You've been asked by Reynolds to bring this incredible product to the market. It's the Handy Vac. This is that food sealer that everybody's heard about, but what we're doing at HSN, this is a price break, by the way, $24.95. And we put it on FlexPay, so it's $12, $12.48. You get 10 of the gallon bags, you get 10 of the quart-size bags, you get the sealer, you even get the batteries. And then you start saving money like nobody's business.
Crazy. I want you just to look at the sealer. We're going to take you and show you exactly how you're going to save money with this. You know me as fresh for fresh, keeping your fresh fruit fresh longer. Okay, now I'm fresh in the freezer. With the Handy Vac, this is the Debbie Meyer Reynolds HandiVac. With one finger operation, you don't have any cords. You don't have to recharge it. You can take it with you anywhere. You're getting the Debbie Meyer Genius Vac bags. Like Callie said, you're getting 20 bags in this set. I'm even giving you the batteries out of the box, straight ready to go. What does it mean to you? I'm going to show you right now. We're going to talk about
I think we'll all relate to this
a lot
in
of
like
money.
An instant.
Okay, have you ever gone to the freezer to pull out your steaks and found...
Is that what that is?
That's what that is? No, that's what that was. Okay, these are steaks that were put in the freezer without benefit of vacuum sealing. Look at that color, look at the loss of color, and you see that up there? Freezer burn is not just the frost on the top. Freezer burn is what changes your foods molecularly.
Look at what you did.
Look at that difference. Look at those gorgeous steaks. Same day, put in those and this. This is absolute garbage because when your food changes from freezer burn, it dries out. It gets tough. It's disgusting. Do you buy chicken breasts at the grocery store and you look in the bag?
Look at the ice.
It's already got frost in it.
Yep.
Don't do that. Buy fresh chicken breasts.
Look at
Callie's
this.
going to grab them. Look at those.
That.
That's what you do in my Genius Vac bags. You seal out the air. In the freezer, you must seal out the air to prevent freezer burn. Here's a little idea for you. Look at this. This is what I do with fruit. I make my smoothie. I call these smoothie packs. I'll put in even a lump of yogurt. I put these in the freezer in the morning. I pull this out, throw it straight in the blender, and I've got a smoothie instantly.
That's a great idea.
So whether
Very
it's
convenient.
things like your bacon, you should get the air out so it doesn't go
Question,
rancid.
if I open the seal to take something out, can I reseal it over and over and over again?
You certainly can. That's why there's a zip seal on the top of my bags. Let's throw these back in and let's get to showing you how it works.
Because it's really easy and it's actually kind of fun. If you happen to own it, again, we welcome your phone calls and testimonials.
Okay. Let's show you, number one, that this is a strong unit. This is not an ordinary, this is not a toy. This is a strong tool in your kitchen. The circle there is the pump. The circle on the bag is the valve. It's flat. You don't have to do anything special. You have a zip seal here so you could open and reclose that bag anytime you want, take something out, and then reseal it. And this is as easy as it gets. Circle to circle. You put that on the circle, and now you start the pump.
Watch this. Watch this.
This is Debbie Meyer crushing a can with one finger.
This is crazy.
Okay. This means you've got power. I don't expect you to do this at home, but I do expect you to seal up some strawberries to freeze so that you can have a smoothie or you can have strawberries in the middle of winter. So you just do circle to circle. You make sure the bag is sealed with your fingers just like that. Circle to circle. Now watch. I've got control so that I can stop it before they crush.
That's great.
So there you have.
That's perfect.
That's perfectly sealed. Look at this. This is how you save real money in your freezer. You buy in bulk. You buy all of these chicken breasts. That, in a regular supermarket, you would pay the same amount as this for half of this. So go to the big bulk stores or buy those family packs. And then in my house, we only have 2 people, so I don't want to freeze a whole tray like that.
So you can divide it up into separate
Here I
bags.
have. There's one chicken breast in there. Watch how easy.
And if you want more bags, they're listed at the bottom of the screen for you. You do get 20 included.
Done. I have got a vacuum sealed chicken breast. Here's cheese. I vacuum sealed cheese. I open those packages. Why are they vacuum sealed when you buy them? Because it keeps things fresh, right? You want to restore that vacuum seal. I actually do this for snacks for my grandchildren. I vacuum sealed these little slices of apples so they won't go black, and put that in the bag, my little cooler bag that I take with me. I like to make my own cheese board. This I throw in the freezer, and when company comes over, I can just
Let me just see how
Callie.
this works. I'm going to open it up. Oh, I'm going to take a little bit more, put some more leftovers in.
That's it.
And by the way, they're reusable. And
so
watch
you
this.
seal it up again, and that's actually got a lot of air in it. Look at how much air is coming out of that bag. I'm going to seal it and keep this fresh for another time.
Boy,
Okay,
can you save money this way.
when you open up these cold cut containers, these cold cut bags, what are you going to do? They get slimy, they get disgusting. I'm going to reseal it just like I bought it. See that? See how fast?
You will never find this price anywhere.
Right.
I mean, even at $29.95, to include all the bags and the battery and the Handy Vac, this is an exclusive opportunity, and I highly encourage you to get this because, you know, once you introduce oxygen into something you're going to put in the freezer,
that's it.
That's where the story ends.
You're done. I'm not going to pay somebody to cut up a hunk of cheese into a few pieces.
Good for you.
So I buy it in bulk. If I want to store it in bulk, I can do that. But here's the big story. I like to cut it up so I can have it. Now, I'm going to actually put my finger between so you can see it move. I can open that up and take out one hunk if I want.
Yep,
Here
and then
again,
reseal it.
another big money story. Steaks, freeze them like this, and you might as well throw them away now. Throw them away before you put them in the freezer, because you're going to have to throw them away when you pull them out. I pack them according to what I need in my family. 1, 2. You see how fast?
Nice.
It's done.
Very
They're
good.
vacuum sealed. If you're a fisherman, I have countless stories from fishermen who take this with them on their trips. They gut and clean their fish on their trip. Then they bring my bags along. They actually seal up their fish while they're on the boat.
What a smart thing to do.
And throw them in the cooler.
Perfect.
That way it's done, and
Even
the riders
hunters
don't have to yell at them. They didn't bring them, dirty fish.
And it doesn't have the odor anymore either now that it's sealed up.
Think about that.
Yeah.
When you open a bag of hot dogs and you don't use all of them, what do you have? I have resealed hot dogs. That's what I have. Here's cheese, more cheese. There's bacon again.
Boy, this makes sense.
Look at this.
Doesn't this, I mean, seriously, what a brilliant invention.
And
how
this.
easy this is. Do you remember in the past where you had to, like, slip something in and then you had to seal it up and then you had to press down and wait for, like, a minute and a half? Couldn't be easier.
I've got a small hand.
Ergonomically designed.
how small
No
that is.
batter, or no cord. It's all battery operated, which we give you.
That's it. Look
Super
at that.
fantastic.
I want to have corn in the middle of winter. I'm going to have corn in the middle of winter because I'm going to freeze it in one of my bags. Whether it's cheese. Look at this. Oh, I love this. During Christmas, I made a lot of cookies, and I wanted to send them to people. So what I did was I packed them up like that. Now watch this. They don't move around. So I could pack them in boxes flat. I just put some bubble wrap between them.
Crumpled mess or full of crumbs.
So you want to make, again, call me a cheapskate, but I'm not going to pay somebody to count out 100 calories of anything. I can look on the back of the box and they'll tell me how much calories will make up something. I make my own 100-calorie packs of things. These are my grab and goes in my my refrigerator and in my cabinets.
These are all such brilliant ideas. And we're going to continue moving along because, you know, a lot of us living in a humid climate, a lot of the flour, sugar, you know, like the corn, all the polentas, you're so prone to getting bugs.
Absolutely.
To seal them, you don't have to have that risk.
Okay, coffee isn't shaped like this.
And
normally.
coffee.
It doesn't come in this shape. They've actually packaged it like this, and it's hard, right? Well, when you open it up, it's soft because it's coffee. All right, every single day I can open this up, take out the coffee I want. I actually keep this in the freezer because it keeps those oils in the coffee from going rancid. Watch this. Again, circle to circle. I make sure that the top is sealed, and
it's so easy.
Listen.
Yep.
I've got a hard lump of coffee.
Brick.
Whether you do coffee beans, which I also like, there we go. They're all sealed up. Again, hard. I keep my beans. You said it down here. We got to keep stuff. We got to keep stuff out of stuff.
It's crazy the things that the critters that live amongst us that find our soft goods and our
they find our
dry goods.
No matter where we put them. Do you want to store a box like this in your cupboard, or seal up your goodies, your snacks in one of my bags like this? These are my Genius Vac bags. You can buy my Genius Vac bags separately if you've already got the Handy Vac.
We've got plenty in stock.
This is like a filing cabinet. All you have to do is seal them up. Then you can open them up.
Just to let you guys know, this is the most limited of all the items that we were able to get in for today, celebrating with Debbie Meyer. So if you want the Handy Vac, you really should. You can see over 300 are ordered. We do have a clock on the screen. Very few of these for the day. Doesn't this make sense? You're getting 20 bags.
Yep.
10 of the gallon, 10 of the quart. We've got additional bags if you'd like them.
They're
that
available.
item number is at the bottom of the screen, 78207. But the whole configuration with the 20 bags, the Handy Vac, and the batteries is 217-331. You know, let's go back to the freezer a minute, because this is truly where you're going to save the majority of your money.
This is the big money. You know what? You put your money in a safe. In food, you put your money in the freezer. Look at this. This is your money being stolen. Honestly, this is like they're robbing the bank.
And it's kind of a shame on us moment. It's like, if that's what you choose to put in your freezer, clearly it's not going to stay long.
That's freezer burn. That's your money going into the trash again. You might, like I said, throw it away before you put it in the freezer if you're going to do this, because you're going to throw it away after. Instead, seal them up in my Debbie Meyer Genius Vac bags. Use my handheld Handy Vac to seal them up. You've got steak that is as fresh as the day you put it in it. There is no air in there. It is sealed up. It's a professional grade vacuum sealer. When you buy chicken and it's already got frost in it, you bought chicken that is already going into the garbage. This is not what you want to eat. Go ahead and buy fresh chicken, because this is how simple it is. It's easier than this. Put the fresh chicken into one of my Genius Vac bags, seal it up. Look at that, vacuum sealed. That chicken is fresh again. When you take it out, it's going to be the chicken you bought, not the chicken that you have to throw away.
You're not going to eat it if it's freezer burned. I mean, it changes, like you were saying before the show, it actually changes the molecular structure of the food. So you don't, much like the Debbie Meyer green boxes, which is coming up in a minute and it's our today's special. I mean, you don't get the nutritional benefits of the foods, even if you can stomach the horrible freezer burn.
And it smells. There is a very bad smell to freezer burned food. It's a stale smell. I do everything that I want to put in my freezer. Everything goes in my Genius Vac bags. Sometimes I freeze bread, and if I want to, any kind of meats. I actually even do fruits. I'll freeze these for nice cold drinks in the summertime, slice them up, put them in my bags. I'm ready to throw this into any kind of beverage I might like. So here we are. Actually, I think we're going to talk to somebody in a moment.
Yes, we are. We're going to say hi to Karen in Pennsylvania.
Hi, Karen.
So glad to have you with us, Karen.
Hi, nice to be with you.
Welcome to HSN. What did you pick up tonight?
Oh, I got another food sealer with the bag.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I
Tell
bought
us.
this years ago when you could buy it in the grocery store.